Say, Mo, if you can hear me. That fourth quarter, was, was that was that a little bit of from fatigue from yesterday because you guys tightened it up in the third quarter, then it just seemed like kind of slacked off in that last period.
I mean, that's a good team that we played against tonight. A really good team. So they withstood our runs, and every time we went on the run, they came back and hit back. So credit to them for being resilient enough to withstand our runs when we were trying to get back into the game.
Let's go back to that first quarter. They had 6 turnovers too. What was going on with that? And then you guys kind of got it together a little bit after that.
I just think we were just a little bit too loose. I don't know what to credit that to, but against this team, they take advantage of your mistakes. So that really put us at a disadvantage when we have 6 turnovers in the first quarter, and you're trying to play out of a hole the rest of the game. And then like I said, against a good team like this, they were able to withstand every time we tried to get back into it. We cut it to I think 7 in the fourth quarter, and then they just went on like an 8-0 run or something like that. So we gotta try to do a better job of first not putting ourselves in this position to be down double digits at any point in the game, and then 2, just when we do go on our runs to stay solid and not let the other team go back on the run until you erase everything we just did.
All right, let's go ahead and start with Sean on Zoom, please.
Hey Mo, just overall, where did you think kind of even coming off of last night's game, just the level of compete with your group and just kind of the fight that you guys have shown tonight?
I think that the fight was there. The competitiveness was there. The guys playing hard, that was there. And I think at the very least, we should be able to do that every night and then live with the results. I'm not really into moral victories, but, you look at a game like tonight, I feel like we weren't really out of the game. We didn't lay down. We didn't quit. And we kept trying to put ourselves in a position to win. And unfortunately, that didn't happen tonight. But I think if we just come in with that same effort, the same attitude, mindset, we'll be in a lot more games moving forward.
All right, Sean, go ahead.
Well, I do have another one too. Just asking about Davion, obviously a career high. What have you seen from him, particularly on the offensive end, as he kind of gets things going a little bit more consistently in that department?
His confidence level is growing day by day. We all believe in him. He believes in himself, most importantly. And, we all he goes out there, he just plays hard on both ends of the floor. And nobody's telling him, not to shoot that shot or anything like that. So he gets to play free. And I think he's doing a great job. Like I said, his confidence level is getting higher and higher every game, and it shows.
Brendan?
Yeah, Mo, how has this season been for you? It's been a little inconsistent with some of your minutes, and there's so much talk about kind of inconsistencies for the team overall on the defensive end. And I wonder what's your perspective on how the season has gone for you? With those sort of ups and downs.
I think you hit it on the head. It's been a little bit up and down, but that's out of my control. All I can control is how I approach the way I come to work every day, and I just try to focus on that and just be ready for whenever coach calls my number or whatever he asks me to do, to just be able to do it at the best of my ability. So that's what I focus on.
James, go ahead.
Yeah, Mo, all 18 of your points came in the second half. And in addition, you had 6 steals, which ties your career high. Just, are you feeling better? Do you feel fresh right now, especially with sort of the lack of minutes throughout half the season?
That's kind of a double-edged sword, right? On one hand, you may have more rest than if you were playing consistent 20-something minutes a game. But on the other hand, it's like yesterday I played 32 minutes after not playing for I don't know how long, and then did the same thing tonight. So I was a little bit tired out there, but if this continues, if it's consistent, I'll get my legs under me again and start feeling a lot better. But definitely was able to feel like I'm getting into a rhythm out there.
Jason?
Hey, Mo, you guys talk a lot about, being on a string and communication on defense. And do you feel like that's been there more in these past few games where you're out there, Davion's out there, and you guys are doing your thing?
Yeah, I think as a unit, we put an emphasis on communication and being engaged defensively. And, trying to help each other out on that end. So I think yeah, we've been a lot better the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 games maybe, especially the last 2. Just being on the string, being together on that end of the floor, especially, and then I think it carries over into our offense as well.
Cool. Just one question about the opposition. Klay Thompson, Mo. He's been out with the injuries and stuff, but he hit his first shots behind the first 5 behind the 3. What was it like? Did it seem like it was the old Klay Thompson out there? It sure looked like that way to me, but from your perspective.
I mean, Klay is Klay. He's a unconscious, shooter. I mean, he goes out there, he doesn't care. What else is going on? He gets it, he's putting it up. If he got space, and he's one of the best at it. I don't think he's really missing a step. I think he's feeling like himself. He looks like himself. So yeah, that's that.